Hey guys, I thought I would try my hand at some faux wax, faux rice paper today. I've got some napkins out. I've removed the back from the napkins. If you look on the YouTubes, as my mama says, there are a lot of videos about how to do this, but you know, I have watched maybe one or two. It's such an interesting technique that I thought, and it's, you know, it uses stuff that you probably have on hand anyway. That rumbling noise is a storm coming in from the north. This morning we processed a limb that had fallen from one of our trees in the back, and it was more like processing an entire tree. And so this storm is like, come on, everything stay in place. Funny, isn't it? I have discovered like this little Dick Blick glue stick, or any kind of glue stick, that a little hack for removing the back of these napkins. You know, sometimes you think, well, I've got the back off, and then it's like, oops, no, I don't. And if you just kind of use the glue stick to remove the layers, it really works really well, you guys. Y'all know how much I love my Dick Blick glue sticks. They are phenomenal. Thank you, Michelle. Good Lord, I have a big stash of them. Thank you, Michelle. All right. So this is my first attempt. Now let me tell you about the rest of the things that we have on the desk. I didn't have parchment paper, and I also don't have wax paper in the house right now. What I'm using, and I tend to always have these things around, is the inside of a cereal box. You guys know that I make cereal box books. That's why I always have some cereal box in the old stash upstairs. Now the way that I've seen this done, and we'll hope that the power stays on as well. We had an 18-hour power outage last Wednesday. So there's that. There's glue in this little bucket, and there is water. So from what I'm understanding, we use a glue and water mixture. And then we're going to apply the napkin. And you want to be sure that your edges are beyond the perimeters of the napkin, right? And then I just saw, uh-oh, here comes Mia. That means it's really going to thunder. It's okay, Mimi. It's all right. Poor little Mia. So we're going to put the napkin down. She's terrified of thunder, but she's up here now, so I hope she'll be okay. We put the napkin down, and then from what I'm understanding, we're just going to do a little bit, well, not a little bit, but spread your glue generously. One video that I saw that I really did love was, you know, to not don't be distressed if there's a tear or, you know, wrinkles, because that's just what's going to happen with this technique. Another video that I watched, and I really did like this because I can see me having difficulty lifting this from the paper, the wax paper, my cereal box knockoff wax paper. She pushed the edges like this, and that helped her be able to release the napkin from the wax paper. Yes?
I don't know how windy it's going to get here, but since you got little plants there on the railing and stuff.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to cut this really short because it's really going to storm. I might be back. Okay. Alright, so see, I kind of scrunched up the edges like that. And then when it dries, it's supposed to be easier to lift. I am going to see if I can pause this and go get my plants in. Okay, I'm hoping that worked. Yes, this is going to be brief. I don't know what it's doing out there. It sounds ugly. I got to tell you though, I love a good storm. I really don't mind them at all. Mia does not like storms, and she starts to salivate and shake. We have not tried a thunder jacket on her. She also does not like to be constrained in any way, and I'm not sure that a thunder jacket would work for my girl. All right, another pretty napkin. Let's do this again. I'm actively seeking homemade, handmade paper for my books. I'm making mega books now. They are 6x9. They're huge. It gives me the opportunity to share with you guys more and bigger art elements, cutouts, fibers, napkins, all kinds of things in these books. I will try to remember to put an iCard in that little thingy up there, so y'all can give my new video for my new books a perusal. My mom loves birds. I try to send her something that has a bird on it every week, and she sends me something that has a butterfly. My parents both had COVID last year. They were in the hospital, and then they had to go to rehab. Just very happy to be able to correspond with my mama and my daddy. Well, not so much my daddy, but my mom. All right, so there's that one. All right, now I have some owl. That's not going to go there. This is a vintage napkin from, it had Sweden on it. And it looks like these are outfits, you know, these are costumes, outfits, whatever, that are from certain areas of Sweden. I just thought it was a very super fun piece, and I have another bigger piece. But this is an odd napkin. It's not like a regular napkin. It's more, for one thing, it's thicker. It did not have any backing on it. So it'll be interesting to see how this one pulls from the paper. And I'll do another video when I pull them off. Need to let them dry, and I want to be sure that they dry very securely before I start pulling things from here. All right, let's go back and tuck up our edges like that. Thunder. I don't think there's anything more magical than being at the beach and there's a thunderstorm. It's very majestic. Like I said, I do like a good thunderstorm. Mia, not so much. Alright, there we go. Let's do the same thing here. Kind of hate to scrunch up that pretty edge there. Also, it's not scrunching up very well. So maybe it's trying to tell me something. Right. Now, I think the conundrum with this is finding places to put things when I get finished. I love these fishies. I hope that I didn't use too much glue. What do y'all think? Oh, I also saw people putting in coffee packets to age the actual glue stuff, you know, to age the glue so it looked very like super vintage. But I kind of liked my pieces the way they were, my napkins. Okay. Poisson. Fish. One of the few things I remember from my French classes. Honestly, I can still kind of read French, but cannot speak it. Do you know a foreign language? I would love to know that. One of these days when I'm not frantically trying to make a living, I would love to learn a foreign language. Alright. It's just a little draw right here. So hopefully it'll pull off okay. I am kind of amazed at how fast these are drying, but it is like probably close to 90 degrees up here. It might be why they're drying so quickly. One more. We'll do our owls. Chris is downstairs with the dogs. We talked about Mia not liking thunder. Zeus doesn't like it either. But he usually kind of minds himself. He'll go get in the bed. Mia likes to hunker down in the hallway downstairs. It's like they both have their little safe places. You're smart. I'm up here. Okay. Put our owls down. I love owls. When we were outside cutting limbs a while ago, could hear the doves just cooing. I love that sound. Ooh, ooh. You know, you think it's an owl, but it's a dove, a mourning dove, and we have a lot here. So just an encouragement to use what you have, recycle your napkins, especially recycle this wax paper from, you know, and sometimes you find that wax paper in crackers. We don't eat crackers, but there is like this type of packaging and all kinds of things. It's really handy. Also, if anybody knows what this thing is, what this spreader is, please let me know, because I'm going to order me more. Somebody was sweet enough to send this to me, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It is so cool. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope that this is encouraging you to just kind of use what you have, and I'm excited to see what happens here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Make you some faux wax paper. See you later. Bye.